Everybody following so far? The effect is a cancellation issue. The cause, the reason, is that the business is not selling what the customer wants to buy. For example, front desk may do a wonderful job. They're dialed in, all right? Front desk does a wonderful job of asking me, why did I call? I called because I saw your newspaper ad, and it just spoke to me. It spoke to me. It spoke about the problems that I've got. And one of those problems was keeping mobile. I just feel now as though I'm losing a little bit of my mobility. So front desk does a great job of acknowledging this. So far, we're all in alignment. We're selling what the customer wants to buy. Everybody following? So at this point, what the customer's buying is mobility. Right? I'm buying increased mobility. That's my outcome. Now what happens? Patient goes into the treatment room, and the well-meaning PT starts to talk about the value of physical therapy, starts to talk about exercises, starts to talk about range of movement. I'll get your range of movement back. And the patient sat there thinking, but that's not what I want. I just want my mobility. I just want to be able to keep moving. I just want to be able to do things long into my life as easily as possible without waking up the next day feeling stiff and achy. That's all I want to be able to do. I don't want exercises. I don't want your fancy machines. I don't even really want your orthotics. I just want to be able to do this. All right, except yours, Eric. Yours are good. All right. I just want to be able to keep moving. Now, at this point, this is where the confusion starts to reign, is that the business has essentially now stopped selling what they want to buy. We've started to sell the thing that we want them to buy, not the thing that they want to buy. Let me give you an example. So yesterday, when I went to do this talk, a lady came up at the end. She said, I'm struggling with my business. I'm trying to get this thing moving. I'm trying to get traction on this thing that I'm selling online. So I said, all right, tell me what is it? She said, well, I'm in my 50s. And she said, I've realized I've got to 50. I've got to 55. And I started to get frightened because I realized that I'm entering the final kind of third of my life and I don't have any money. I have no retirement fund. I've no money saved, and I'm just not able to do anything further down the line unless I solve this. So she said, I started this business, and I started to make some money, and then I wanted to teach other people to do this thing that I'm doing. So I said, tell me about what you're selling and how you're selling it. She said, well, I've got this thing that I teach them. And it's all about the second act of their life. And it's how in the second act of their life, they could utilize their skills that they've generated in the first act of their life to make more money in the second act of their life. I said, is that what you sell? She said, yeah. Well, who the fuck wants to buy that? Who the fuck wants to buy a program for the second act of your life to get the skills that you generated? I couldn't even work it out in my head what the fuck she was trying to sell. I said, tell me again what you said when you first told me about the reason why you started this thing. She says, because I was frightened as shit that I wasn't going to have any money in the final fit. Following? I said, that's what you sell. That's what they fucking want. 60-year-old and no money in the bank. They're fucking petrified. So we're not now selling, make the next 30 years of your life the best. It's avoid the next 30 years of your life being the fucking worst 30 years of your life. Because that's what they're thinking. The product is irrelevant. the thing that you're actually selling them, I don't even need to know what you do for them, but I know they're not going to buy it because it's not what they want. But then she gives me, oh, but it does that. I'm like, but that means they have to think, and they don't. There's a disconnect. And there's more disconnect the more money you want from me. In fact, it happens faster. Same thing here. In almost every business, the issue. So she's like, do you think I should change my course? I went, what the fuck are we going to do that for? No one's bought it. We don't even know if it's any good. Why are we going to change the course? Has anybody told you that it's a bad course? No. Why? Because they haven't fucking bought it. How about we change the marketing? How about we change the meaning of the thing that you're selling? And you start actually selling the thing that you or they want to buy to solve the problem that they've got, which is spending the last 30 years of their life at the mercy of the fucking government or working in McDonald's. One of the two, which is probably not what they want to do at 60. Or Walmart. But can we start to understand this? That if you're getting cancels, you're getting drop-offs at the highest level from a strategic point of view, it's because you've stopped selling the thing that they want.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.